Link Care is a new cloud management platform by Dahua Technology for managing on-site devices. It is easy to use, saves time, and will boost your revenue. It's perfect for remote monitoring and alerts for fast fixes. You will now be able to manage customers anywhere and anytime. Register now for a free lifetime registration for up to 256 devices.
This EN50131 Grade 2 compliance system offers reliable, easy-to-use protection. The new Hub 2 integrates with the AirShield external wireless PIR camera for a comprehensive wire-free security solution. Dahua wireless external connectors connect to an external 12-volt power supply module for increased flexibility, easier maintenance in harsh weather, and seamless integration with remote alarm towers and the cloud via Link Care.
Take control with DMSS, the powerful mobile app from Dahua. Monitor everything live, anytime, anywhere. DMSS lets you easily manage all your cameras, view feeds, playback recordings, all from your phone. Get instant alerts the moment something happens. DMSS keeps you informed so you can react quickly. DMSS puts security at your fingertips. Manage your cameras, share access, and enjoy complete peace of mind.
Link Care is a new cloud management platform by Dahua Technology for managing on-site devices. It is easy to use, saves time, and will boost your revenue. It's perfect for remote monitoring and alerts for fast fixes. You will now be able to manage customers anywhere and anytime. Register now for a free lifetime registration for up to 256 devices.
This EN50131 Grade 2 compliance system offers reliable, easy-to-use protection. The new Hub 2 integrates with the AirShield external wireless PIR camera for a comprehensive wire-free security solution. Dahua wireless external connectors connect to an external 12-volt power supply module for increased flexibility, easier maintenance in harsh weather, and seamless integration with remote alarm towers and the cloud via Link Care.
Take control with DMSS, the powerful mobile app from Dahua. Monitor everything live, anytime, anywhere. DMSS lets you easily manage all your cameras, view feeds, playback recordings, all from your phone. Get instant alerts the moment something happens. DMSS keeps you informed so you can react quickly. DMSS puts security at your fingertips. Manage your cameras, share access, and enjoy complete peace of mind.
Well, good afternoon and welcome everyone to our launch webinar for AirShield 2. I'll be joined by Chris Favell, our training manager here at Dahua Technology, UK and Ireland. My name's Michael Lawrence and I'm marketing director here, based in our Maidenhead office. I'll be guiding you through the first 15 minutes where I'll hand over to Chris to give you some real life tests and a first look at the products. Over the next 40 minutes or so, we'll cover an update on AirShield, our intruder range from Dahua. I'll then share more about our exciting new products which have been added to that range. We'll look at some potential applications for this technology. It's fair to say the opportunities are extensive for you if you're an installer or systems integrator looking to add value to your customers, or if you're an end user or specifier, then feel confident you've got great product with excellent talent supporting your needs. I'll share where you can buy the AirShield range of products and then hand over to Chris, who'll share the kit out of the box. He'll touch on setup and configuration and run some demos in and around here. Chris will hand back to me to allow us to announce the winners of the prizes, and more on this shortly. Hopefully, we'll have a bit of time to run some Q&A before we close before 1 o'clock. If you do have any questions during the webinar, feel free to ask in the chat box. We have a team just outside here who hopefully can answer any questions you have. If we can't answer immediately, we'll take it away and come back to you as soon as possible after the webinar. So as I mentioned, we got some prizes for the webinar, and I'm delighted to say I've got 3 sets of these prizes: the outdoor detector, the hub, and a 12-volt module, and I'll come back at the end to let you know the lucky winners. So we launched our AirShield wireless intruder range on the 14th of November last year, and we've received great feedback. We've also received excellent constructive feedback, which we're working hard on to ensure we're delivering the best experience for you and your customers. Now, the Dahua AirShield wireless security system consists of alarm hubs, wireless peripheral devices, and applications for end users, installers, and alarm response centres. It complies with EN 50131 Grade 2 and PD 6662 and is equipped with cutting-edge technologies to ensure the safety, reliability, and ease of use of the system. Event information can be seen on the keypad in the hub and through DMSS, our mobile app. The system's easy to install, delivers stable connectivity, has user-friendly mobile management, and delivers superior integration with the Dahua portfolio. Now, if you've not investigated the range and you're working on any domestic or Grade 2 standard required installations, then I strongly recommend you take a look. We have our hub, which is the control panel and delivers intelligence in the system. We have our wireless key fobs and keypad with LED alarm indicators. Now, those of you that have been asking will have an LCD version, so keep your eyes peeled over the coming months. We have a full range of wireless door break and glass break detectors, which include our Door Detect Plus, which alarms on impact to a door in addition to the door opening. Our PIR range includes a standard PIR, dual tech, which includes microwave as well as infrared, and our wireless PIR camera, which, as you'd expect from Dahua, delivers exceptional images at super fast speeds. We have our wireless sirens, internal and external, which can be branded if needed, and finally our wireless relay. Now, I've had some feedback on our outdoor sirens. If your customer's not a big fan, you can always use one of our wireless relays to trigger a voltage to a third-party alarm box. The relay is a cool piece of kit and enables some superior, interesting potential integrations for you and your customers. Now, if I take you back to November, if you joined our webinar back then I talked about the market and integrations. Well, typical installations work in relative silos or one-way communication. You may get some integration with intercom, video door phones, or access control systems, and similarly with video security, but it's all one way. The Dahua Technology AirShield range is different. We have two-way communication between intercom and video security. This means your customers can benefit from the best of 3 worlds. They can arm, disarm via the intercom and see zone status. The integration with video security means you can get high-resolution visual verification. Imagine a scenario where a TIOC or WizMyNest camera detects a human coming to your door. It could tell if the person is known or unknown, and if the alarm is live, then can trigger a short alarm burst or allow for audio challenge. We've been investing a lot in our software solutions and will continue to invest even more. Our DMSS, Dahua Mobile Surveillance System app, is great for end users, and our new product, DoLink Care, is designed to help install and configure Dahua installations and remotely manage and support customers, helping you become more efficient and deliver excellent value to your customers. So let's look at the intruder market and how things are evolving. As you'd expect, the majority of the installations in the market by volume are residential and office buildings, making up around 65% of the market, with a further 10% in retail establishments. Now, this data is for EMEA, but we feel zooming in on the UK and Irish markets, we're not going to see a massive difference between those proportions. And when I last presented in November, we discussed the current market and split between wired and wireless systems. Now, the total market is around $3.5 billion across EMEA, with around 2/3 made of wired and 1/3 made up of wireless, with a rough 50-50 split between detectors and panels in value. We're seeing wireless growing and expect this trend to continue, particularly in the domestic sector, where ease of installation and the quality of products available is growing. A third system, hybrid, is starting to get some traction, particularly in sites requiring grade 3 level protection. You can expect to see Dahua move more in this direction to offer more value and solutions to these sites. So let's move on to our new products. I'm super excited to share these with you today. We believe these additions to the range open up new markets for our customers and deliver exceptional value for those requiring it. We start with our outdoor detectors. IP66 and modular, coming in PIR and PIR Plus camera module. Next is the Hub 2, which is an evolution of Hub 1 and necessary to support outdoor detectors. But let's be clear, Hub 1 is still absolutely functional, readily available, and meets the needs of all domestic indoor intruder solutions. Finally, for the needs of remote site deployment, we have our 12-volt module, which is an easy swap. You'll see a short video of Chris doing this later. So we've got 3 products in our outdoor detector range. The ARD2251EW2, which is our triple deck detector, ARD1130 CAM, which is our camera module, and finally the ARD2251EW2V, which is our PIR camera. On the screen, you can see the dimensions of the products and the neat way the camera module can be added to the triple deck detector, or you can purchase a ready-built unit. On the back, we have an anti-tamper switch, detection, range adjustment, and power switch. So let's look at the triple tech detector in a little bit more detail. On the technical features, we have a passive red, infrared, and microwave, delivering increased accuracy. The PIR is adjustable, ranging from approximately 2 meters to 15 meters in range, and the PIR sensor has a range of up to 15 meters and 90 degrees. It has intelligence for pet immunity, so any pet up to approximately 40 kilos or 80 centimeters won't trigger an alarm. Its inbuilt temperature monitoring, anti-masking detection, a security feature designed to detect any attempts to obscure or disable the sensor. The detector uses 868 MHz frequency and can deliver communication of 1.6 at 868. So on to the external PIR camera. As mentioned earlier, this can be purchased as one unit or modular. It has an illumination range of up to 15 meters with a field of view of 110 degrees horizontally and 60 degrees vertically. Using sub-G image transfer technology, it can deliver images from 160 pixels by 120 pixels all the way up to 1280 by 960 at 2 frames per second. This sub-G technology can deliver images from the detector to the hub at up to 1.4 kilometers. Now to the Hub 2. This new alarm panel has some neat features. One, it supports 2G and sub-G image transmission technology, delivering high quality images over super long distance. The hub can connect up to 64 PIR cameras. 2, the hub can support up to 8 IP camera channels. This means the hub can forward alarm events and alarm videos from a camera to the MSS or an ARC. And there's a micro SD slot for customized storage alarm and video functions. It can deliver up to 50 alarm messages and an event log for up to 5,000 entries. It also delivers two-way voice communications made possible through the users and the ARC through intercom siren function. In addition to pure intruder use, there's another use case for this. If you've got, say, a vulnerable adult, such as an elderly relative, or you might fall or require help through the use of a panic button, you can check remotely if everything's okay. I personally think we're going to see more of this type of integration, merging personal and property safety. And finally, voice prompts for arming and disarming. So what are the key features? Well, the Hub 2 uses Wi-Fi and 4G. It can support up to 150 wireless peripherals connected to it and 32 areas. Up to 33 app users are supported, 31 normal users, 1 admin, 1 installer. And as mentioned before, it can support up to 8 IP cameras in the same LAN. Pre-recording is supported in the hub with the option of custom expansion using the SD card slot, and up to 64 PIR cams can be supported within the hub. And then voice call alarm and two-way voice intercom are supported. Taking a look at the dimensions and the back of the device, you can see anti-tamper, RS-232 ports, RJ45 port, and a power switch. You'll also notice 2 SIM card slots. And Chris will shortly give you a more detailed look and how to get it up quickly. So just a couple more things before I move on to the applications for the tech and on to Chris. Let's look at how the system works. So when a PIR sensor detects motion, it sends an instant alarm event to the alarm hub via AirFly 3 radio frequency transmission protocol in the bands 433 or 868. This typically is received in a fraction of a second. When the PIR cam sensor detects motion, it sends a snapshot to the alarm hub via RF HD radio frequency. It uses that protocol in the band 433 to 868 and delivers in a few seconds at super high quality. The alarm hub synthesizes the snapshots in a short video in MP4 format and sends it to the cloud service together with the alarm event. Finally, the alarm event and video are pushed to the mobile app or a third party. This video can then be used to deliver visual verification by the end user or the ARC. I'm not going to go into too much technical content, but wanted to share a basic topology or architecture of the system. All device events use AirFly technology to deliver fast and efficient communication between the device and the alarm hub. Snapshots from the external or internal camera devices are sent via RF HD, enabling high quality images to be delivered efficiently. The alarm hub is connected via Ethernet or Wi-Fi to the local network router for connection to other system elements such as IP cameras and then securely out to the internet. End users or ARCs will receive alarm events directly to the app or via a protocol SIA DC09 for direct communication to the ARC. Now, if you're an installer and you don't have Dual-Link Care installed, then I recommend you download this soon. If you register, verify and add a site before the end of September, you'll have up to 256 devices you can manage for free. I'll leave the QR code on the screen for a little while longer. If you miss it, then please email sales.uk@dahuatech.com and we can get further information over to you, or just search Dahua Dual-Link Care on your preferred search engine and you'll see more information. So where can the new AirShield products be installed or used? Well, the addition of long-range external PIR and camera devices opens the market up to many applications. I'll touch on 9, but there are many, many more. So first, construction sites. Protect valuable equipment and materials from theft during off hours and ensure safety compliance by monitoring for unauthorized access. Onto agriculture and farming, machinery and livestock. Protect crops, livestock and equipment from theft and damage. Monitor large expanses of farmland efficiently with wireless technology. And onto warehousing. Guard large properties like estates, industrial estates, and monitoring the perimeter. Use motion sensors and cameras to detect and deter intruders before they reach the main building. Residential properties. Protect homes from break-ins and unauthorized access, particularly properties with large perimeters, triggering alarms before an intruder gets anywhere near the property, garage, or outbuildings, providing peace of mind to homeowners through mobile alert and remote monitoring. And then festivals. Secure temporary event locations like fairs, concerts and festivals. Manage large crowds and prevent unauthorized access to restricted areas. And then large venues. Protect large open spaces and stadia against theft and vandalism. Integrate with existing security systems for comprehensive coverage. Remote locations and fly tipping. So protect locations in remote or rural areas where regular patrols are impractical. Use long-range wireless systems to cover large, isolated areas. Car parks and garages. Monitor parking areas and for suspicious activity and unauthorized access. Enhance safety for vehicle owners and reduce the risk of car theft. And finally, public infrastructure. Secure critical infrastructure like power plants, water treatment facilities and communication towers using advanced sensors to detect unusual activity and alert security personnel. So that's just a few. I'm sure there's many more. If you do have any installs you want to share with us, please use the hashtag #InstalledWithDahua and we'll be delighted to look and promote your great work. So where can you buy our products? We've got great distribution partners with stock available to meet your needs. There's good availability on AirShield stock and we expect that to continue. So take a look at ADI, Alarm Supplies, KD Electronics in Ireland, Luxrite, Mass Digital UK, Aprima, PureTech and Security Dynamics. Okay, so that's me for now. I'll be back soon when we announce the winners of the prize draw. I'm now going to hand over to Chris Ravel, our training manager, who will give you some practical insights into the products and the tech. So over to you, Chris.
Excellent, thank you, Mike. Hello, my name is Chris Flavelle, the post-sales manager and dedicated trainer here. Now, today it's going to be my responsibility to show you the external detector stroke PIR camera and the Hub 2. We're going to be showing you a few options of the product, a couple of features, and most importantly, the integrations that we have with all of our other product range. Now, during this webinar, we're going to be focusing on the external PIR detector. Now, of course, this particular device is going to be perfect for those rapid deployment, long-range solutions. The range of these devices are incredibly within themselves. So with this product, we're going to be utilizing PIR technology, working with camera technology, and we're going to show you the benefits. Now, in regards to the external PIR detector, with all of the backing plates taken off, the external PIR camera is removable from the actual product. The actual DMSS app, it will in fact actually just see this as simply as external detector. When the camera is reconnected, then of course it will see it as external PIR detector. Now, I have worked with competitor manufacturers on their external PIR detector, and I have actually seen the external PIR detector and the camera is in fact actually one module, meaning that if there was a breakage or if there was a failure on a single component, the whole thing has to go back for replacement. At least on this particular model, then of course if this device is functioning correctly, this device is functioning not, I just need to get another one, then of course I can take this one off, go get a replacement, get the new one, pop it back into place, put the backing on for the security, and then of course I'm back up to my detection range again. Okay, now with the external PIR detector cover open, then of course we're gonna actually see the near and the far options that we can select. This is how we're going to configure the spectrum of the PIR detector to work in close proximity and long distance, or if we chose, we can in fact actually just say, right, we only want to work long distance. So that's going to be this slider here. As you see, the detector is set for a long range detection. Now I'm going to change it to near, position 1. That now in fact actually will work on a short to long range detection. Okay, so we're avoiding the sunlight at the moment and we are going to do the external PIR detection. Now we have put the sensor into near, meaning that it's going to have to be a very close proximity before the alarm goes off. So I'm going to walk away a bit, trigger it, and you'll probably see that I get quite close before that PIR detector fires. Let's do a test. Now, the PIR detector has near to far settings on the actual device itself. This will be used whenever you want to cover the coverage of your area. If you have like a open space art garden or a open space perimeter, then of course you only want to detect within the confines of your area. You don't want to detect it on the outside, or otherwise it would go off all of the time every time somebody even walked by. So now you can set the actual setting to be within your range area. You'll probably have to do a walk test, and then of course you can trigger from there. Okay, now we've done the short range test, worked perfectly. Let's do the long range test, which is going to be the maximum of the detection device, which is the full 15 meters. Okay, so I'll go for a walk now. Okay, now we're going to show you the features of the Hub 2. Now the Hub 2 can support 150 wireless devices. It can also support 8 IP cameras added into the interface of the product. That gives us certain benefits like a vent directly from camera to hub, or arming and disarming, which is also known as bypass arming, between hub and camera. It can also support 64 external PIR camera detectors. The Hub 2 also supports multiple networking. I can connect this device onto a LAN connection via its RJ45 connection. I connect it onto the Wi-Fi, which could be on a completely different IP range, and then I can go and connect it onto its 3G, 4G SIM card as well. The communication method of the device and how it communicates out to the World Wide Web, you know, the destination, so to speak, then of course, it doesn't care. It can use all forms of communication simultaneously to make sure that you receive your events. Okay, now on the Hub 2, then of course, as we already know, it uses a Type A connection to be able to power the device. Now, we in fact actually have the 12 volt PSU module. So whenever we connect this device into the actual Hub 2, then of course it becomes a 12 volt device, which is going to be the most important element for solar and rapid deployment solutions. We don't want the high voltage stuff. We don't want that. We want to go down to the low voltage, and of course we want to connect that into rapid deployment, solar, low energy consumption solutions, and still receive the high level detection for the external PIR detector, for example. Now, I created a little video a while ago, so let me just show you now on how you in fact actually connect this into the device. It'd be very quick, but I give you an idea and how easy it is to get this into here without any issue whatsoever.
The ARC3800H FW2 Dahua Wireless Alarm Hub 2 is a key component of the Dahua AirShield wireless security system. This system includes alarm hubs, various wireless peripherals, and multiple applications designed for end users, installers, and monitoring services. The alarm hub serves as the central control unit for the entire security system, allowing users to monitor and manage all connected devices. The wireless peripherals include sensors, detectors, and other devices that can be easily installed without the need for complex wiring. These peripherals provide comprehensive coverage for intrusion detection, environmental monitoring, and more. The user-friendly applications allow end users to easily control and monitor their security system from anywhere. Using their smartphone or other mobile devices, installers can also benefit from the applications, which provide tools for system configuration, device management, and troubleshooting.
Now for me, for spending many of my life actually installing intruder alarm systems and video surveillance solutions, the best part for me is the integration. It's all about the integration. This MVR5EI has been upgraded to support the alarm hub. So now I can do various different events through tripwire, intrusion, face detection, face recognition. I can now have all of that integrated through the EI recorder into the AirShield alarm hub. Now, using this integration, I can make an external PIR detector trigger the moment that somebody comes over the tripwire or intrusion. So, of course, we've prepared some videos before. Let me just show you our test results now. Now, going back to that integration section, using the assistance of the MVR5EI, we are going to make this AirShield internal siren trigger the second that I walk into the intrusion detection area. Now, just take a look at how easy and quick that is to configure. Okay, right hand mouse button, main menu, event, IVS, click on add. I want to change it to intrusion, draw. Just going to draw a box very quickly. Okay, I want appear and cross on. Press on OK. Trigger, and for the first time using the new EI recorder wireless siren. Click on settings. Click on add. There's the AirShield products. There's siren, internal siren. Press on add, apply, OK, and apply. OK, let's do a test. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now, my face is already in the face recognition database of the MVR-EI. Now we're going to be using this camera here. With the assistance of the AirShield products, we're going to trigger it so then that way whenever I walk into the field of view, it's just a face that we already know. Whenever Colin walks into the field of view, he's going to trigger the stranger alarm. That will then in fact actually tell the AirShield alarm to trigger. Okay, I'm out. Okay, perfect. As you can see, stranger has been detected, and then of course that activated the AirShield internal siren. Okay, so now let's just do more tests. This is going to be smart motion detection, and of course, as you know, that's the classification of human motor vehicle with no false alarms. That's now going to trigger the AirShield internal siren. Excellent. Okay, now the NVR EI and the AirShield has now been added into a group. So if I arm this NVR now, this is going to arm the AirShield at the same time. Okay, we are now armed. So now I want to deactivate the whole system. So by deactivating, clicking on the red bell in the top right hand corner, I'm going to click on this. AirShield is now deactivated also. Okay, on the EI, even the alarm inputs can be configured to work with the AirShield. So let's just connect this device. Let's just connect the cables. And off we go. Okay, thank you everybody for joining the webinar. I'm going to hand you back to Michael now to in fact actually announce the winners. All the best.
Okay, thank you, Chris. I'm back, and in the background we've been spinning the wheel to get 3 lucky winners of our outdoor detection kits with a value of over £600 retail. So check your screens. The winners are coming up very shortly. So congratulations to the winners. We'll be in touch very soon to work out the best way to get the prizes to you.
Install, share and tag us now by using it Dahua UKIE with the hashtag #InstalledWithDahua and win a £25 Amazon voucher from us.
We have a few minutes left for Q&A. If you do have any additional questions, please pop them in the chat function and we'll do our very best to answer. Right, I think that's it. Some of the team will remain online for a little bit to answer any final questions, but that's it from Chris and myself. Till next time, thank you, and we sincerely appreciate your time and the trust you place in Dahua. We're delighted to have you on board. All the very best. Thank you.